JDev is back at it here to give everyone another Chicago Cubs related video just discussing the 2020 into 2021 Chicago Cubs offseason and the moves that have been made or not made. Let's recap as we've done a couple videos regarding this. The Cubs had lost Kyle Schwarber. They didn't offer him a new contract, and then he signed with the Washington Nationals. Then we trade Hugh Darvish and Victor Caratini to the San Diego Padres for Zach Davies and 4 prospects, or was it 3 prospects? And now we've lost some more players, but there are a couple guys the Cubs have signed. So we lost John Lester, who signed with the Washington Nationals, and we lost Tyler Chatwood, who signed with the Toronto Blue Jays, and Jose Quintana, who signed with the Anaheim Angels. I believe all those deals are official. We have signed a couple guys, though. We signed a guy who's had a lot of bad seasons in a row, but he started off good, and that would be Shelby Miller to a minor league contract, so not a guaranteed contract. And then we actually signed a guy to a major league contract, and that will be Austin Romine. Yes, we have a backup catcher now, or a starting catcher if we decide to trade Wilson Contreras. But we've lost a lot of our rotation or guys that could be in our rotation. There's no more Hugh Darvish. There's no more John Lester. There's no more Jose Quintana. And there's no more Tyler Chatwood. Although Tyler Chatwood came out of the bullpen for the most part. He didn't really play a lot last year. Neither did Quintana due to various injuries. I do want to thank, obviously, again, Kyle Schwarber and Hugh Darvish and Victor Caratini for their efforts. We wouldn't have won the 2016 World Series without Kyle Schwarber. Hugh Darvish, it was a rocky start, but a really good finish with the Cubs. Victor Caratini had a really good year in 2019, and I think he can be a very good serviceable catcher in Major League Baseball and possibly the starter for the San Diego Padres and not just Hugh Darvish's personal catcher. But we did lose John Lester, and I was not thrilled about the John Lester signing initially. I wanted the Cubs to wait a season and go after David Price. Well, Theo Epstein and Jed Hoyer made the right decision. They signed John Lester in 2015, and the Cubs made it to the playoffs that year. And then 2016, the Cubs finally won it all, 8, 7, and 10. So John Lester, thank you for all you did for the city of Chicago. That 6-year deal that you signed, it was well worth it. You led us to the World Series, and you are actually good, really good, solid player, and you definitely make my top Cubs players of all time. If I made like a 25 or 30 man roster, I'd probably go 30 just to give me 5 guys I could switch out if I need to. John Lester would definitely be in that group of players. And then Jose Quintana, well, the Cubs, Theo gave a lot for Jose Quintana. They gave up Dylan Cease and Eloy Jimenez, and we don't have anything in return for that now. So Jose Quintana, well, he is good. He comes and pitches mostly every week other than the 2020 season. But I don't really count the 2020 season because it was a weird season, only 60 games. But Quintana, he was solid but not great and not excellent. So he's kind of the middle of a road pitcher. I would have liked to see the Cubs bring him back on a shorter term deal with lower terms, like a 2-year, maybe $16 million deal or something like that, because I think he could do good stuff for the Cubs. And then Tyler Chatwood, well, we signed him for a really high contract, and he didn't deserve it, and he really didn't live up to it. He had a couple good games in 2020, but other than that, Chatwood really didn't do anything at all. So hopefully he turns his baseball career around and pitches well for the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays, is that where you went? Yes, it is. So good riddance to Tyler Chatwood, good riddance to Jose Quintana, and good riddance to John Lester, Kyle Schwarber, Hugh Darvish, and now we have Shelby Miller. I suspect that Shelby Miller will make the team because we don't really have much for starting pitching. Let's see, we've got Alec Mills. I think he'll probably be in the rotation. We've got Zach Davies. You've got Kyle Hendricks. Probably Albert Alizoy, and then maybe a Braylon Marquez or something like that, possibly. So I think Shelby Miller will probably make the rotation. I could be wrong, though, depending on what he has left and if he can get it again. Because he was pretty good initially when he started, and then he's had some terrible seasons after that. And then Austin Romine, I don't know if he'll be our starter or maybe he'll be our backup, depending on what they do with Wilson Contreras. But it's nice to have a good catcher. I would have preferred Jason Castro because he can switch hit. But I think Romine might be the better catcher overall defensively, I think. I don't know. I guess I'd have to look more into that. So let's welcome these new Cubs. Let's say goodbye to the old Cubs. Unfortunately, Quintana and Chatwood didn't really live up to what we paid or traded for them, but I do wish them well because they were, Quintana had some good, he was really dominant against the Brewers for a while. And Chatwood, maybe he just didn't find it all with the Cubs, but he certainly can be a good pitcher. I'm going to miss Lester. I'm going to miss Yu Darvish. I'm going to miss Victor Caratini. And that's really all I got to say about it. Hopefully the Cubs make a few more moves and do a little bit more. Hopefully we're saving money, but there's really not that many good free agents coming up that aren't ours already. It sounds like Chris Bryant wants out of Chicago because he's not happy anymore. And if that's the case or whatever, maybe it is time to unload Chris Bryant. I hate to say that, but I mean, I think his days as a Cub are numbered. So if you like the Cubs and you like discussing the Chicago Cubs, go ahead and smash that like button. If you know anybody that would be interested in this video, share it to them. Don't forget to leave me a comment about your thoughts, what you think the Cubs should do, players you'd like to see the Cubs move away from, all that and more. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your support, and be a part of something special. And J-Dev will return.